Hello everyone, my name is Takahide Kamisaka. I am a Japanese teacher. I will teach you the important thing. 何? You don't understand me. ちょっと待ってね。Okay, Google, give me a better English accent. Is it better now? Oh gosh, I can't even understand what I'm saying. Okay, give me something that's a bit more accessible on an international level. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Now before we start, let's embrace a Japanese Zen atmosphere. Indeed, meditation and training awareness will give you the optimal mindset to learn a language. And now that we are here, why not share a cup of tea to help us relax? And I also like treating myself as a reward, that's why I always have a dorayaki for when I finish the lesson, but today I am the teacher so I can eat it whenever I want. Okay, so one of the things you'll notice if you go to Japan is the fact that even if you know the language, a lot of people will freeze when you speak to them. Some of them will literally freak out, and the most courageous ones might reply, sorry, no English. You'll start feeling bad, because not only did you make all these efforts to study Japanese and get out of your comfort zone to speak, but also because you're mentally destroying an innocent person. But don't feel bad, it's nothing personal. It's just that a lot of Japanese people, not everyone of course, but a significant amount, don't expect someone who doesn't look Japanese to them to speak their language. It kind of messes with our brain, although it doesn't seem to be a problem when it's in a movie.
ロキ、お前が必要だった。ずっと一緒に戦えると思っていた。だがお前はお前、俺は俺だ。
Another reason that can explain why they freeze is because Japanese people tend to be perfectionists. Again, I'm not saying that they're all like that, but there's definitely a tendency. It could be the education, the society, or both, but my point is, they're so afraid of making a mistake that they might as well just remain silent. だからこの動画を見てる方の中で日本人の視聴者さんがございましたら、また今度外国人が話しかけたら、深呼吸しながらリラックスしてちゃんと返事してくださいね。完璧じゃなくても大丈夫だから。But anyway, today I'm going to teach you how to get out of this situation. First of all, don't feel bad about your accent. It's okay to have one, everybody has one. And on top of that, I think it's cool when I see people embracing their culture and being proud of where they're from. They're like cultural ambassadors. But there is of course a limit to the accent, and that's when people can't understand you or need to process the fact that you're speaking their language. So, in order to prevent that, you can speak slower and insist on the fact that you're speaking Japanese. You could say, 今日本語で喋ってますけど。今日本語で喋ってますけど。今日本語で喋ってますけど。今 means now. 今。日本語 means Japanese. 日本語 de is a grammatical particle, but we're not going to go into too much detail in today's lesson. 喋ってます is speaking. 喋ってます. Here, I would like to stress the importance of the double consonant. I'm not saying 喋ってます. I'm saying 喋ってます. 喋ってます. It's probably one of the pronunciation mistakes I hear the most from foreigners. It's really important to mark it or else it could change the meaning of the sentence. Alright, so technically you could just say 日本語で喋ってます. 日本語で喋ってます, which only means I'm speaking Japanese. But けど at the end adds a little pizzazz. It makes you sound more like a native. It literally means but, not the lower back, but the conjunction. So naturally in English, the whole sentence would sound like but I'm speaking Japanese now. You might have noticed that I didn't use the word I. That's because in Japanese you can get rid of the subject when it's obvious. You could add it if you want, of course, but it's just gonna be longer and less natural. Now, there are many ways to say I, but the most standard one is watashi. And in the sentence, 私は I don't want to hear 私は今日本語で喋ってますけど. Now, you might be facing the opposite problem. Some Japanese people think it's cool to speak English. Well, it is. It's pretty cool, man. But that means some people would want to practice English with you. And you didn't go all the way to Japan to speak English, did you now? Hell, if they want to speak it, they can go to the US, the UK, or the internet. So here is a sentence to emphasize on the fact that you want to study Japanese. 私は日本語を勉強したいのです. 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 勉強 means study, and the ending したいのです means like, this is what I want to do. So basically, studying Japanese is what I want to do. Normally, if you say that, the person you're talking to should understand and switch to Japanese. But if it's not the case, you can explicitly ask, 日本語で話してもいいですか? 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 Is it alright if we speak in Japanese? Earlier, we saw 喋る. 話す is a synonym. It's like the difference between talking and speaking. Of course, there is a nuance, but in this context, you can use them interchangeably. 日本語で喋ってますけど、私は日本語を勉強したいのです。日本語で話してもいいですか? Alright, so here you go. Practice these expressions, and if somebody freezes or replies back in English, you know what to do. If they don't want to speak in Japanese to you after that, I'll personally take care of them. それじゃあ今日はここまでです。バイバイ。